And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Michael Autovino.
Happy Friday, everyone. Flood warnings still continue for the Henry's Fork and the Snake River. For today, we saw all that rain yesterday. It definitely added to the rivers, which is why those flood warnings are still continuing, even across parts of the Central Mountains. We're still seeing those flood warnings continue for Antelope Creek and also for the Big Lost River. So we're seeing those continue, and we'll definitely keep an eye on them over the next couple of days. There's also a lake wind advisory in effect from 10 o'clock this morning until 9 o'clock tonight, and that's specifically for the American Falls Reservoir with 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The waves will be rather choppy, so definitely be aware of that if you are going to be on the reservoir today. Now, as far as temperatures go right now, we're generally seeing the 40s to start off the morning out there across the Snake River Plain. It's 48 degrees right now in both Pocatello and Idaho Falls, 41 in Haley, a cool 38 degrees out in Stanley, and it's 43 degrees right now in West Yellowstone. Now, on the Storm Tracker satellite and radar, we're seeing some lingering showers make their way across the Snake River Plain right now, even just north, moving across Jackson, across the western half of Wyoming and the upper Snake Highlands, but across the Snake River Plain today will generally be dry out there. Much different day today than from what we saw yesterday. Around 9 o'clock this morning, we're seeing some clouds linger across Pocatello, Blackfoot, Idaho Falls, and the Snake River Plain. The showers really linger across the Idaho-Wyoming border, specifically into western Wyoming by Jackson, and for the upper Snake Highlands until the early afternoon hours, before skies clear and turn mainly sunny by this afternoon, specifically the further south you go by American Falls, Pocatello, and Blackfoot. So overall, we'll have a pretty nice day out there. A pretty nice finish to the work week compared to what we saw yesterday. But from that lake wind advisory, we could still see some wind gusts of about 30 miles per hour for the Pocatello area today as well. High temperatures still pretty cool out there for today. We'll be in the 60s, but the 70s are on their way for tomorrow, and we'll be in the 80s by Sunday. For tonight, skies will be mainly clear across all areas, with low temperatures generally in the 30s. We'll have a low temperature of 37 in Pocatello, 36 in Blackfoot, 39 in Idaho Falls, and 36 tonight in Rexburg. So we really haven't seen these 30s make their return at night. So it'll be a little bit chillier tonight, but overnight lows over the next couple of days will also be on the rise. Let's have a look at that 7-day forecast. Across the Pocatello area, we'll have a high temperature of 65 today, 75 degrees tomorrow, and 83 degrees on Sunday. Overnight lows jumping into the 40s tomorrow night to the 50s by Sunday night. And it looks like for the rest of next week, overnight lows will be in the 50s and daytime highs in the 80s, with the upper 80s likely by Thursday. Across the Idaho Falls area, we'll have a high temperature of 62 degrees today. It could be rather windy at times. We'll have partly cloudy skies to start the day, and I think skies turn mainly sunny by this afternoon, and then sunshine is on the way for a weekend. It'll be a really nice weekend out there. Even across the Teton area, we have a chance for some showers to continue throughout this morning. Looks like skies will clear partially by this afternoon, with plentiful sunshine on the way for the weekend. And even for the next week, looks like we'll have a mixture of sun and clouds on some days. And then for the Central Mountains, Salmon, Challis, and Mackey, expect a high temperature of 67 today, 79 degrees tomorrow, and then mid-80s by Sunday. So we're expecting some really great weather over the next couple of days. And we're finally getting a break from those thunderstorms. No chances of that in the imminent forecast.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael.